Okay, we're just gonna start this video by, well, it's gonna be a little bit of a rant. So essentially, this is just the beginning of the series. What I'm gonna be doing in this series, well, essentially, right now, I realize, wow, I really have not done anything at all. On this journey, I really did nothing. Oh, I did do something, but the thing is, like, I didn't really do enough to make it to the point where it's actually noticeable. So that is why I'm making a series to stop, well, to just document my journey into recycling less, essentially. And well, the video is just unscripted, it's a rant, so I'm not gonna like focus on not saying like and or like using filler words as I just did right now. So in my journey to like not suck or like suck less, I need, okay, my number one problem, right, is that I feel like this feeling of like I just can't like do the thing sometimes. I wanted to do the work, right, deep work, but then it starts off. If I wake up, it's like 6 o'clock. Like, oh yeah, I should probably do this thing, but oh man, I really don't want to. It sucks. It's like a school thing, man. I'd rather be doing anything else. Saying, oh, man, I postpone it, and wow, it's already 8 o'clock. Now I'm missing the deadline now. And now I rush it, and then like it sucks. Then now like, oh, you have like just bad material, you didn't even improve, or you didn't even use the time that you just wasted into like actually productive things that will have helped you a lot more. And that's like the main weakness, like not being able to start the thing. So like I researched a lot about this thing. For like, okay, what's my problem? They're like, oh yeah, your problem is that you're in this rut, right? Like, oh yeah, you're in this rut. The problem is that you are like doing too much. It was too much. You need to like lower the bar. Instead of like doing like 10 minutes of meditation, just say 1 minute. It's like doing like 30-minute workout, doing like a 3-minute workout, just 20 push-ups, something like that. Problem is like being in the middle of not the problem, because I couldn't even move sometimes. I'm just stuck. And yeah, because well, that really has to change, because come on, it's been like, honestly, I've been on the same goal. It's like 3 whole weeks, 3 whole months, and the same goal. I'm like, oh yeah, this week I gotta do this. This week I gotta do this. This week I'm gonna do this thing. I've not hit my goal for like 3 whole weeks. Like if you look at it like bigger scale, I haven't even hit my goals in like 3 whole years. I could have like done them in like 6 months. But then it's been like 3 years. Have already passed 3.5 years, 2.5, somewhere in between them. That has already passed, and oh man, I can't really be wasting my time now, can I? So it brings me to here. So I'm like, okay, fine, that's my problem. I just cannot start, right? And that's like my own problem. I can do the work, and I just cannot start. Starting is the problem. Work of never the problem. Like lowering the bar doesn't really help if you're not starting in the first place. Like I need to drink this thing real quick. Like, oh, no, just do it. Man, you know, it sounds smart as hell, but what you're kind of saying is, like, guys, I have insomnia, it really sucks. Oh, the solution is super simple, bro. Just sleep more. That's how you cure insomnia, sleep more. Like, oh, guys, I'm super depressed. Oh, yeah, man, just be less sad. Simple, man. Just be more happy. You see how stupid it sounds, bro? And yeah, that's essentially like all the advice I've been getting. Like, oh, guys, I'm injured. Oh, so to be less injured. Yeah, that's kind of like the energy I'm always getting from like these things. And therefore, I just got sick of just hearing it. And I had to come up with my own solution. Like, okay, fine, I knew what the problem was, and yes, since I identified the problem, I can now like look for a better solution. The reason that I didn't do things that like I looked at all solutions like, okay, you need to do routine, but the routine I just don't start. That's the problem. Something that I just don't start. It doesn't really move, and like the consistency doesn't really build up. I really hate it so much. So, okay, fine. I need to lower the bar. Create a routine that's super simple. Guess what? Can start. It's definitely work. Definitely apply. So now I'm at this point, right? I'm just thinking, how in the world do I do this thing? So I think about it, right? Like, I need to look at to an example. Yeah, a pretty great example, honestly. That example was kind of get inspiration from the most odd places, but it was like this game I should take a fact shooter. It's obviously like a first person shooter game, not first person, third person shooter. It can be first person if you want it to be. But essentially, right, what I got from this thing was kind of like a leaderboard. Like, really can't move. But then for some reason, when I used to play this game, I used to be able to grind for something for so long. Remember, I want to upgrade this certain characters like level 12, right? And then the thing is like the higher the level is, like the more cards you need to collect. And then these cards, they didn't really just come out of nowhere. You kind of had to, I don't remember how, you need to open chests, like complete challenges, like complete convoluted challenges. Honestly, like these challenges are so stupid sometimes. Do so many other things, or just buy them, but then I could never buy them because I didn't have a card at the time, so I couldn't even buy them for like, I don't know, 14, 15, somewhere around there. So then buying them was an option for I to do like free to play. So I think it was like 2,000 cards in order to like level up my favorite character. So then, for weeks, or even like a few months, kept on playing, opening chests, and I was able to like really level up my characters, like a very good skill. I got my favorite characters like level 12. After getting experience, kept getting experience, and also like this leaderboard, the drafted thing, really got me right. Wait, I'm going too fast. So I should go back. Saying like, oh yeah, I was able to like level up my thing to level 12. Amazing. It's performing, you know, so I got like the special ability boosts things like that you can get once your character's like level 10 or something. As well, for then I already have my favorite character, and now she also has her own special abilities as well. It's so amazing. And I really loved how people like really grind. I never really did this thing where I was like, man, I can move my phone, just do something else. Or I wasted time, or always like somehow, some way, I didn't have the problem of like not being able to start. It's like, why was that? I mean, like the game was kind of like designed for that to not be the case. Okay, one of the like 80-20 that really like caused this thing, like that really helped me a lot. And I thought about right, and the main thing was like a leaderboard, like literally had like leaderboard, right, like of what percentile you used to be. I didn't really remember it correctly, but I think it was like if you were top, 40 percentile, like the laws, like I think maybe 30% of maybe if I taught 30% of players, you would get like something special reward for from the devs. You give like I don't know 10,000 extra gold, like 2,000 like diamonds or something like that, emeralds or whatever like a pink. Obviously not green. It's not a green emerald, but whatever like a pink or purple diamond is called, or gem, amethyst, something like that. But essentially, we get that one, you know, sort of basic like currency. It's like, wow, a leaderboard, very useful. I really need one of those. So I think, okay, I need a leaderboard for doing deep work. So I'll obviously I do the natural thing and go to ChatGPT. Obviously, then I ask ChatGPT, okay, I need to do this thing. So then I ask you like get very specific. Trust me, like question. Basically tell you what I want, and definitely give me what I want. Right? So like, okay, give me like yes or no questions, but for me to like just clarify things to really help it. And I have to spend like 1 hour looking for this thing. Finally, he gave me. He said, okay, out of all the websites in the world, I found one. And guess what? I tapped the link. It's some random link to this Inazuma 11 game. What in the world is this? It's not a real link. GPT just came up with it. Man, I guess this thing might not even exist. I might as well look for an alternative. But I just go to Google. I say deep work time. What deep work leaderboard? Wow, the first and only link there. Wow, it's finally happened. I just found it. Amazing. Okay, now that's out of the way. The next thing, of like just join the thing, or join the leaderboard. Before I just joined the leaderboard, of like, okay, wow, that was simple. I just like created an account and joined it. There's nothing complicated. And let me just explain like why we want the leaderboard, because like leaderboard, right? It really gives like this tangible thing to say, okay, I can put in this amount of hours, right? And I'll be like this good. The thing is like when you do it by yourself, like yeah, it's fine because like you compare yourself to others and everything. But the thing is, like it would be this thing that they said is like competing with yourself is kind of a really low form of competition. You might say, oh no, competing myself is amazing. Compete myself like makes me 1% better every single day. Or you could be on the complete extreme saying like there's no one who can compete with me. Which okay, now that's the second one was actually the second one was actually a very good one. But the thing is, it really if you're really like watching this thing, the odds are you're not really that good. Yet you're only going to a level where like you're just competing with yourself. There's no one who can compete with you. So man, you don't have to worry about that. Like you just started your business right now. You just saw like one shirt or something. Like, man, I just made $10. What Lamborghini I'm gonna be buying? Maybe a blue one. Okay, wait, hold your horses. You know, stop like Ferrari shopping for a second. Come back right here, right now. Okay, that's too far off. Like right now, for this purposes, right? You do have competition, and well, okay, fine. Competition is fine. It's sort of I looked obviously, but the thing like competition is trash. It's very good caveat. Competition is actually trash into like 1 hour every single month or week or something like that. Yeah, obviously, competition is not good. But then actually for me, competition is actually pretty good. The guy who put in, I checked, it was like 800 hours. He put in 800 hours, like all time. I don't know when this thing started. But he says like around 600 or 700 sessions, and right, 800 hours. Well, something's ringing. Oh, there's something that was ringing with like my laptop. I never know. Okay, so he did that, right? maybe 600 or 700 workstations. Wow, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of deep work, honestly. So I need to catch up to that guy and then beat him. So I check before I read just start right. I see my rank. I'm like at 440 or something like that. Wow, such a low rank. I just started. I literally have a 0 on my thing, so I just put my deep. So I want to test like how this thing works. So I such a 1 minute deep work session, and then I put it on. Wow, I'm on like 369 now. With only 1 minute of deep work, I'm like, wow, I'm like probably around the top 10 or like 15 percentile right now. Just with 1 minute of deep work, are you kidding me? Like there's a huge gap between like everyone else, like the people at the top tiers. I guess say that. And also like I'm really tangible. I really love it. Like now you can see, okay, this person is doing it. And the reason that I really thought of like this leaderboard, right? Well, I'm just this video for like 25 minutes anyway, so I'm just gonna be yapping a lot. I'm gonna explain every single thing that's happening. The reason I really love this leaderboard, like for 2 reasons specifically. The first one was, two things that really came into mind. Like I thought of the leaderboard first, and then things that really like justified the reason for getting the leaderboard. Like, do you think the fake pro shooter one? That's not why I just forgot one. I just talked about the Kobe Bryant one. Kobe Bryant, right? So essentially, there was this one story he had where, like he was still a new guy, right? Well, he wasn't really Kobe Bryant. He was just like this new guy, just came out of nowhere. He didn't come out of nowhere, but then like he was working, coming up in the NBA, everything, and they started picking people, right? And then he was not like the first pick. He was like, I don't really know what's for like this purposes. See, like number 17 or something like that. Yes, he was like number 17 or something. So essentially, right, he was okay. It's like there's X amount of people ahead of me. Very clear. I have like 1 year or something to like beat them. And this guy like kept on walking, like, and then like climbing up the rank. He's like, okay, I defeated this guy. I'm better than this guy. Now, okay, go on. I'm better than this guy. 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 And guess what? Now he got like so much better to the point where like he's now Kobe Bryant. He's like known, one of like the best basketball players of all time. And like the second reason, I completely forgot. It just came out of mind. Let me just think. Oh yeah, the second reason just came to mind. It was like this one like YouTuber called Technoblade, right? So I didn't even finish. I think I did finish the Potato Wars. Okay, you need to watch the show, right? Like a series called like Potato Wars, where like this guy called Technoblade, he was essentially like doing this thing where he had to farm, right? Farm a bunch of potatoes, like millions of potatoes. It's like this weird game where like farming potatoes was like the goal. Like he had like this weird nemesis. So like him and his nemesis, right? So like really farming potatoes, like he would get like #1 spot in the whole game. And then it's like, wow, that's so useful because like every single second you could kind of see, like you could definitely see how many potatoes they had, right? Like, it's very clear difference between you and him. Obviously, like if you watch the show, you can like sort of like delay how much potatoes, but not like collecting them immediately, which is like a whole other thing. Yeah, essentially like how you could see in real time the difference between you and the top. And now I'm at like 1 minute, and the difference between me and the top is 800 hours. Not too bad. Okay. And now the second thing was the not starting thing. not being able to start. Okay, that is the thing that I really hated most. Like, okay, yeah, I know what I have to do. Say it like 800 hours, but I cannot start in the first place. Of course, that's like the problem. Then I just thought of like this one thing from like this podcast from Chris Williamson, who says instead of getting ready to do the work, just no one's getting ready. It's like instead of getting in the mood to do the work, just do the work. Get in the mood. Wow, he is right. I am getting in the mood. Like this, like seeing it in that way, right? It really did like resonate with me a lot more rather than just saying, "Oh, just do it, man." Oh, like just start it, just show up, just like this more random motivational things. Like, I didn't really resonate with that one, like with those ones. I really resonate with that one because like it says, wait, literally, I am just getting in the mood to work. So the second I just thought about that, right? I was like, yeah, I'm getting in the mood to work. Instead of like getting in the mood to work, right? I should just start working. But like in my head, I really thought, it's like being the mood to be in bed or something, just laying down. I should be. I said, okay, it's just got interrupted. Okay, it was saying right. Getting the mood to work. Oh yeah, I was saying, I was laying down. I just thought, oh yeah, I am really getting the mood to work all this time. So like getting the mood to work, I should just work. Or I could just say like, I'm in the mood to work. In the mood to work. I'm in the mood to do this thing. Like, wow. Like, finally something that I really resonated with that a lot. I could just use it so much better. Wow, suddenly I'm actually doing things. Suddenly, in the moment, I'm even like recording a video. I've been like, man, I have to do that. And I'm gonna record this video, I'm gonna do it later. And you have to do this other thing. But then I was like, wow, I'm in the mood to work. So obviously, I didn't just like start this thing immediately. It took me like 10 minutes to go. I just did another task. It took me like 10 minutes to just transition to going onto the camera, like looking at the camera and everything. It was taking me like I would just like done the like required task, kind of like a forced task that I had to do anyways. All of the done. Usually I would have just done that, and then I would just lay in bed saying, man, they have to probably be doing this, but instead, wow, I'm in the mood to work. So I immediately just said, okay, let's start this thing from like, just got the camera, got the tripod, set up the lights, got the chair, set up like background. Just for recording. Wow, I'm actually doing things. Actually starting. And that's the fact that I don't want to say beginning of the journey because the journey to be started like 2-3 years ago, like 2.5 years ago, something like that. So like this is where the journey actually like, starts working, at least. Yeah. So essentially what we talked about in this whole like 20-25 minutes of the first thing of, well, don't waste, or like no, the first thing was like the leadership, having like a scoreboard for like you'd really have something tangible you can actually beat. So oh yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Oh man, I'm really doing horrible. It gives you like that urgency. So like it's just so invaluable. Like okay, now you know Yeah, you're in this percentile. You're in this percentile. Then like you have something to like climb, essentially. Like, yeah, you can now climb up the ranks. You have something to climb up the ranks. Oh yeah, I didn't really mention that. So yeah, oh yeah, it's in the script video. Yeah, that is a very good point. You need to like this. You need to climb up the ranks. Is why I chose like the leaderboard. Like if I realized that would be why. I can actually climb the ranks. And then it is like just this. Oh yeah, you have to do 20 hours, and then you'll be fine. You have to do like 100 hours, you'll be fine. You need to make like 100 posts, you'll be fine. You need to study for 10 hours a day or something like that. You'll be fine with like 200 word problems or like math problems a day, and you'll be fine. No, if it's like actually tangible, I can actually say, okay, wow, I can do this amount of deep work, and then I'll be better than like I don't know Josh or something. If I do this amount of deep work, I'll catch up to David, and like David says, "Oh no, it's like catching up to me. Oh no, what did this happen?" I mean, like ramp it up, like we keep going higher and higher and higher and higher, right? And this gives you the ability to climb up the ranks, and then you can reap the benefits of like being on whatever percentile you're on. Right now, like I forgot what rank I'm at. I'm like top 15, not top 15. I mean top 10 or 15 percentile, which means like top 85%. Only 15% of people below you right now. You're only doing like better than like 10 or 15%, which for like 1 minute, wow. The bar to excellence has never been so low. Like smoothies, cold, right? It's pretty right. Pretty right. And yeah, okay. After the first thing, climbing up the ranks, having like tangible people you can actually get good with or like success with, and yeah, the first thing. Second thing was getting to the mood. I think I didn't really verbalize it properly. People like this is a weird rant, but actually what I want to say. I need to replace this chair, man. This thing's still squeaky. But essentially, what I wanted to say, right, was that you need to. Okay, like the reason that you are not doing the work, like because you're like in this transition period where you're like getting into the mood to do the work, right? Like honestly, guys, it's like this other thing that you guys should really, really like avoid. It's kind of like limiting beliefs or anything. Like every time I'm looking up this thing, right, I kind of like really found this thing, or like they've kind of like funnel you into like saying, oh yeah, you have ADHD. Oh yeah, you have ADHD and go to this doctor and I get diagnosed with this thing and then get given this prescription or whatever. Like, man, yeah, you could have it. Yeah, and that's completely fine. And like, I'm not gonna tell you, oh yeah, guys, you have like this thing. Oh, that's not an excuse. Blah blah blah. Nah, I'm gonna tell you that, guys. So it's too extra. But essentially, like, I don't want you guys like use it as an excuse to not like it's an excuse, right? Let's say like okay, fine. I can only explain like an example. For like there was this one chick, right? It's like from Financial Audits, like this other show where where a guy like takes like regular people, and he asks them like their finances as a man. Things aren't going well. I'll tell you that. So this one couple, right? Like he's talking to this one lady. It's like, oh yeah, you go to the gym. I want to go to the gym much more. Whatever, I want to be more fit, right? And then Caleb, the host of the guy, like Financial Order, is like, oh, what? Oh, you want to be more fit? Oh yeah, you should just like eat less calories and do more work. One of the two, or both, preferably. Like to burn more calories, right? Either eat less or burn more. Do like exercise or something. So man, I kind of have this problem where I'm super anxious and I have a lot of have like anxieties and I can't really like lose weight. kind of like that, and then kind of yeah, you all have anxiety, but then he says, oh yeah, I have like a lot more anxiety than usual, but man, like, and then like since I have anxiety, right, I cannot lose weight, like, man, but yeah, I understand you have anxiety, but like, come on, man, like anxiety is not like. She says like she eats extra, right? It's like she's anxious or something. But come on, man, anxiety is not like. I understand it's a problem, right? But then now, come on, guys, you're kind of like being disingenuous here. Anxiety is not like stopping you from like losing calories. Obviously, yeah, you do eat more, but now you can obviously exercise more. It's not like making you. It's not like some kind of. It's not like some kind of like weird thing on your shoulder that's feeding you every time you ever sleep or something. It's not like there's a person who wakes up every single day says, okay, I need to make you. Let's just say your name is like Patel or something. I need to, man, just woke up and goal and only like a mission in life is to make Patel fat. My goal, mission in life is only to make David fat. My goal and mission in life is to make like Josh fat. That kind of guys with me kind of like disingenuous here, where kind of like giving me like this. Well, technically, yeah, come on, guys. Essentially, like kind of like this weird funnel where like if the second like you can do work, if like oh yeah you got ADHD, it's like fine, but if you need like something for it, it's gonna be fine. Doesn't really matter, but it shouldn't be as an excuse to say, oh I've got ADHD, oh well I give up now. So much for that. It shouldn't really be like that. Right, that's why I feel like the huge trap that I really found. Yeah. Okay, for now what I want to say that okay, I already mentioned like how like when you're in like the states of like this transition period of like from one task to another, or like we just woke up and like you can't do the work. I think oh just do it, bro, or like just show up. Just say oh wow, I'm not in the mood. Like I'm not in the mood to like do work. Like oh no, I'm getting into the mood of doing work. Like trying to get into the mood of doing work, right? Just do the work. So you say okay, I'm in the mood to do work. Just get in the mood to do work, and like the second you're in the mood to do work, you just do the work. Obviously, like to like really set your expectations. You're not gonna be like how I explained it. It's not gonna be some instant thing when you just like wake up and like, oh, man, okay, let's start doing this, that, and that. No, it's kind of man. It's like your normal day, right? Like the day where you actually do the proper thing. Like if your normal day, you just wake up like, oh man, I gotta do this morning routine. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do deep work. No, I'm just gonna like stay in my bed. I'm gonna sleep. Man, I gotta do deep work. Man, I'm feeling tired. I gotta do this thing, and you end up like saying no, I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do it later. It's like the whole day ends. And now the lens are coming. They do this last minute, and everything like falls apart. As opposed to like the other one where like, that's what it's the same. And I've been just wake up, something like oh man, I gotta do this thing. And okay, I'm just getting into the mood to work, right? Get into the mood to work before I just work. Like you recognize that okay, I'm getting into the mood of working. And I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get into the mood. It's like trying to get into the mood of working. You just like just work, just start to work. or you feel like getting into the mood to work, right? The need to, yeah, so like trying to get in the mood, you just think, okay, I'm in the mood to work. Okay, in the mood to work. You would just jump out, you say, okay, fine, just get off. Okay, like start this whole morning routine or whatever, like start this whole deep work session. And it might take you like 10 minutes extra to like really set things up and like get into motion. But you'd have started doing things. You went from zero to actually doing things. You're like infinitely better. And also, like this is gonna help with like consistency, because like the more you keep on doing it, right, the consistent it gets. Like the more consistent you get, like the more momentum you get, and essentially all the better you are. And yeah, that's about everything. And that is the first. It's like the first episode of the series. It's like you soon gets out to get good. So at the end of this thing, right, I'm gonna try and catch up. I mean, I'm just gonna catch up and just get like 1,000 hours on me. Like if I do 10 days, I mean 10 weeks, I put in like 4. Assuming like he stays stagnant. If I put in for 10 weeks, I put in like 40 hours. So somehow I'll only be at 400, which is like okay, yeah, I can catch up. I can do the math. Technically did it, so I can definitely catch up to it. And oh yeah, by the way, like when I say like I am talking about like real life things. If I really, it's like one of my main things. Like actually goals, right? I really hated like how like people don't have like the skills, but only within like a video game, or like only within like one setting. So my goals like meta skills, or like they could like work here, kind of like work in 99% of the places. For example, like real life strategy. Like also, it's not really bad for like to have like one type of skill, which is like one domain. But I just like really wanted a meta skill that can like work here, and here. It's like preference. And yeah. Well, you like see what I want to say. So okay, at the end of the series, I'm gonna show you guys okay what's me actually becoming consistent in my habits and everything, and then like showing you the results. Okay, that's the first thing that's gonna happen. And the like yeah, that's the part of for like getting the mood, like into the mood, right? So when I get in the mood of work, you just say, oh yeah, I'm in the mood to work. Just work. And yeah, I guess it's that simple. Like honestly, I not like to some like quote at you, but it kind of feels simple. And you kind of say, oh, I'm in the mood to work. Then like you just like get out of bed and like start doing things. It does work that way. Also, I just put in like 40 minutes on like 40 minutes for like deep work. I wanna definitely add that to my thing. I wanna like increase my rank in the leaderboard with work. Let's just send you guys like a screenshot after. And I'm probably just gonna take this thing, the obsession about how the journey, and I can't move, I can't begin, something like that. And yeah, okay, that's the first thing. Oh yeah, and the second thing, right, for like leadership, you guys see me like climb up the ranks of this leadership thing. Right now, within 1 minute, I'm like top 15 percentile. I just like left the people who just came here for like 1 minute, I guess. Like they just like put in an account and just left. Okay, just beat them. Next series is coming. Yeah. Wait, next series is coming. I mean, like, yeah, it's still gonna be a series. I'm interested. Like, yeah, the next episode is coming soon. Soon, I mean, like this week. Like the week just ended, but you know what I meant. The week after, like 15 March. Yeah, that's about everything.